catch up to me one day. But for now, you can see me headed down that runway.
Hello YouTube, it's your boy Hardbody tie-in. For today's video, we are going to talk about plateaus. You know what a plateau is. You worked hard, you're trying to reach your goals, and all of a sudden those pounds go doot, 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 doot. It just slows. Your progress either slows down or it halts all the way completely. It's not a fun position to be in, believe me, let me tell you. I've been there. Anyway, I want to give you guys 3 tips that may help you get over your plateaus. Now, with these plateaus, I'm talking about weight loss and fat loss plateaus, not strength and bodybuilding plateaus. That's a little different. I can make another video for that. We're just going to talk about weight loss, fat loss plateaus, okay? Ways to get over them, little tips you may be ignoring that could be a big difference down the road, okay? Now, for sake of argument, before you tell me you're dealing with a plateau, I'm going to assume you are active. I'm assuming you're working out. I'm going to assume you eat healthy most of the time. Don't tell me you're plateauing and your diet's messed up, your nutrition's messed up. I'm going to assume you're eating right most of the time. I'm also going to assume that you are getting some sleep because you need to sleep. I'm going to assume you're getting some sleep. I'm going to assume you're doing all 3, food, nutrition, and recovery, pretty much on point. Pretty much. Okay? I'm going to assume this before we go into my 3 tips. All right, so if you're doing all those right and you still are struggling with results, you're fat, you're not losing the pounds, you're wondering what's going on, allow me to help you. Tip number 1, start counting calories. If you're not counting calories, start counting your calories, start counting your macros. At this point in the game, you have to get more detailed with your nutrition more than ever, because it could be something as far as a matter of grams on which side of the spectrum, whether it's carbs, proteins, or fats, that could be hindering new weight loss. I want to tell you guys this. One thing about the human body is it reacts to any stress we put on it. If we lift heavy weight, our body gets stronger. If we eat less calories, we lose weight, but eventually the body, and I hate to say starvation mode, because, you know, I just hate to say it. I don't believe too much in starvation mode. But anyway, the body tries to fight and hold on to the body fat we're burning off. It will adapt to whatever stress we put on it. So, first tip is get tight with your nutrition. Get really, really good. I mean, to a T, learn what works and what does not work for you and losing fat. If you're doing all those things, you may have to tweak some things on one end of the spectrum or another. That's the best advice I can give you on a nutrition level. Tip number 2, change the routine. Change the plan up, whatever you're doing. If you're somebody who's lifting heavy weights, go with lighter weights, more reps. Focus on the time under tension, focus on the squeeze. You're going to develop your muscle tone and you're going to burn calories. Also, don't be shy to try drop sets, supersets, little things like that. When you're lifting weights, you still keep your heart rate up. Push yourself. That's what I would like to tell anybody, especially my clients that I talk to and people who email me who are online clients of mine. I tell them, well, look, you got to switch something up in your routine. I would probably tell you to go for more volume, add more sets to your workout, add more reps at the tail end. More volume means more time under tension, which means more calorie burning, which means more weight loss, which could lead to better results. You see where I'm going with this? Especially if you're trying to develop muscles, time under tension is critical. So keep that in mind. Change up the routine. And if you're not doing cardio and you telling me you're not burning fat, that's a slap in the face you deserve right there. That's a quick slap. Start doing some cardio. And I'm not talking about the steady pace, 30, 45 minutes of just jogging. There's nothing wrong with that. Hear me out. There's nothing wrong with that. But some of the best cardio is interval training. Moments of really, really short bursts of high intensity, right? As fast as you can handle, all out sprints, and then bringing it back down for a short recovery, catch your breath, just to pick it right back up. That is optimal. My best cardio comes from that. I get the best results whenever I do sprints. I prefer to sprint outside more so on treadmills, but to each their own. You can do intervals on ellipticals. You can do intervals on stair climbers. You can do jump rope. There's plenty of ways to pick up the intensity, bring it back down, and pick it up again. Plenty of ways. You don't have an excuse, okay? If God made all this land, you can go out here and run and get some cardio in. So you don't have an excuse. The third tip I'm going to give you is, and some of y'all may not like this one, but you may need to take a day off. And when I say a day off, if you're somebody who is working out 6-7 days a week, like, I gotta get the fat off. You killing yourself in the gym, and all of a sudden your progress halts. You were getting really good results and it starts slowing down. You may need to take the occasional extra day off. You have to let your body properly recover. There is a such thing as overtraining, and some people are overtrained. And when you're overtrained, as I said before, the body will adapt to what stress you put on it. But not only that, if you're overtraining, you're actually hindering yourself more so than helping. You're doing yourself a disservice more than you're helping yourself. Proper recovery is needed. Take a day off or do a deload week. Have a week where you scale the workouts back a little bit. Just scale them back. You're already in a caloric deficit, I'm assuming, if you're trying to lose weight. So scale your workouts back a little bit. Just scale them back just a tad and go from there. Get some proper rest, proper nutrition, and I promise you'll be fine. Those are just my 3 tips to help you get over that plateau, because I've been there, I know, and these are tips that I use on myself and it works just fine for me. So like I always tell you guys, the advice is free. Hustle is sold separately. I can tell you what to do, but you still got to go out and do it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Holla at your boy.